Alright guys, I got another video for you guys showing you guys how to program in a new BMW key with this EWS module right here. It's called the AK90 Plus. I'm going to put a link down of it in the video description. With this one, you'll be able to do the older BMWs, like the 5 Series, under 2004. All of the vehicles that come with this key, this will allow you, with this program, it'll allow you to do it. Connects to your computer. It comes with a software disk that you just put in a drive and you install it. And then it'll look like this on the dashboard, EWS AK90. Okay. This is the EWS module. This is what it looks like. You'll see this. This will be under your dashboard on the driver's side. If you take out the bottom panel, you'll see this bolted to the top underneath. This will either be like next to the steering wheel, underneath the steering wheel, and you'll see this box, or it'll be bolted to the bottom of the dashboard. If you look under the dashboard, like go under and take the panel from under the bottom and just look up with a flashlight, you'll see this bolted to the ceiling like this. Okay, so then yeah, this is going to be a 10mm on both sides. Just take out the 10mm and it'll release this box. Disconnect the connector on the side, just press on the tab, release the connector. Okay, so then it's going to come with these plugs. Okay, you just plug the USB into here. Okay, and then the EWS is going to come with the EWS 2, EWS 3 wire, and the EWS 4. So with the EWS 3 wire, just slides right in just like that. Boom, you're done. It might not come marked. I marked mine with the dot to show exactly where this sits on the top. What you can do is just when I'm putting on the chip, you just put it this way, see if it reads, then flip it, see if it reads, flip it, see if it reads, flip it, see if it reads, and that's how I figured out what the top is, where the top is. That's supposed to go on the top of the chip. Okay, and it didn't cause any problems, so with the EWS module, so just going for that. Okay, there's a chip in here right now in this regular remote, but I'm gonna show you guys. You guys have to get the key cut first. I'm going to put a link down in the video description to the ID44 chips. This is what these vehicles take, is an ID44. This is an aftermarket ID44 chip. I'm going to put a link down in the bottom of the video description below to where to purchase these. These work. These are not super chips, so they're not generated to be ID44 chips. I've had very bad luck with those, and those don't seem to work. So I've been getting these aftermarket ID44 chips, and they've been working great. This is the same chip that sits inside of your remote that allows you to start the vehicle. So you have to take this out of the vehicle, and then or you can just replace the chip with the one that's in there. But usually when you have a problem with programming these chips in on this device, it's because of like how you angle it to sit to where the chip is on how it programs. So what I usually do is I usually just like open the case so you can see where the chip is, and then just lay the chip down like this to program. If it's not programming in the case, just pop the case open and then just like put the part where the chip is and put it like this on it, and it'll program in. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you the process of doing it with this module. I showed how to do it with the IM508, the Autel. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do it with this. This product is like 30 bucks from Amazon, and you'll be able to program your own key at home. This blade, you're still going to have to get cut, the laser cut, and I'm going to start the process now. Okay, so right now I'm going to go on the computer. It's already plugged into the laptop to the USB, so this is connected. Okay, so now I have to take the EWS module. This is the module, it's out, but I gotta take a board out. You just press on the tabs on both sides to release it. Okay, now that releases, and then you just press on these tabs here on this end, press on it and push it out, and this is the board that comes out. This is the EWS board. This is the board that you need to be connected to. Okay, so as you can see right here, board is right here. What you can do is use like a small flathead or something and kind of, you know, scrape down the sides to get the glue off. Just scrape down the sides like here. Try not to scrape it too much. Okay, that's just to get the glue off so it can make a good connection when you put this on top. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is, this is already out, so I'm gonna do is go to program on the computer, EWS AK90, click on it. So now you'll hear a click click, meaning that it's connected to this device. So I'm going to click on here to make sure it's connected. Connect. Okay, so it's connected. I heard it click. It's connected to that. Okay, so now you're going to need to go to OD46JMCUM. That's what you'll click on. Okay, but you don't click on it yet. Just put it on. Take this part. That's what it says on the chip. So I'm going to take the part where the dot is on the top. Press down really hard. And now I'm just going to hit read. Okay. I hit read. Now this popped up. Just hit OK. And just hit OK. Just hold it down. As you can see right now, it's pulling data off the chip. And it's going to save it to the computer. Okay. Now that's the keys information. This is the car's EWS information. 11 to the 16th, 2023. Save bin file, okay. So the file has been saved, so it's good to go. So now we're going to go to right key, which is right here. Click on right key. So they're showing all the slots that are used and all the slots that are new. So I'm going to click on a new slot, slot 8. This is not an OEM chip. If you have an OEM chip, you can use this one, but I have a PCF 7930 or PCF 7935. You can use that chip too. So basically, now I'm gonna write this data information onto the chip. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna be using the key because it already has a chip in it. I don't want to waste the key, but you just take the chip and put it like right here. That's what I do. I usually put it like right here. Okay, and then you just click on right key. It says put the key in the coil. Yes, key is right. Chip is right there. So now it's writing the data to the chip. But once it'll verify, it'll say verify okay, meaning that it's good to go. If it verifies and then it fails, it's because it didn't work. So that means just move the chip around to another position and it'll should work. So what I'm gonna do is, this can take a little while, so I'm just gonna pause the video and catch it back. Okay, so as you can see right here, it says write error, so that means that it didn't write. So you have to move, I'm gonna move the chip around, probably put it like against the wall like that. Click OK, and then go to right key again. Make sure it's on PCF 7930. Click on 8, key number 8, and right key. Put key to coil, yes, and that's it. So now it's gonna write it in. As you can see, it's right here. The chip is right here. So it's already wrote the data to the chip. So now it has to verify and say verify OK. So now I'm just going to pause it. It'll take like a minute or two, and then we'll catch back the video. All right. Perfect. You see what it says now? It just finished. It took like a minute to verify. It says write key OK. So that means the data is wrote onto this chip. So this chip is good to go in the key. It's okay now to put the key in the chip. I mean the chip in the key, and then it'll start the car when you put it in the ignition. Everybody says you don't have to write the data back once you add the key to write the new data back, but I always write it back to the EWS. That's just what I do, and it works every time. So you can either choose to write it back or not to write it back, but I always choose to write it back. So yeah, just do what I do, just write it back. Okay, so I'm gonna write it back. So now this you can put in your key, any key that you have, or you can just put it in any type of key that you want to use. So now that part is done, the programming. Now we just have to put the data back on this data that we just wrote. So now we're gonna write EWS. Okay, so now hit OK and just hit OK. Oh, hold on. And now it's writing back to the EWS. It's holding it down. Just hold it down tight. It's gonna take a little while. It's writing back to the EWS. Just holding it down tight. This is how you program keys. You can do this at home on your own laptop. You can do this for your old BMW. Just get it done. This is really simple. It's really easy. Showing you guys how to do it. You don't have to know everything. It's verifying that it wrote back to the board. Okay, it says write data OK, meaning that it wrote the data back to the board. Everything is good to go. Okay, now you just take this module, the EWS module, just take the board. I know, it's a pain in the butt. Close the EWS up, and there you go. Plug this back in under the dashboard. Put the chip in your key, or if you coded it already, to the board. I mean to the chip that's already here. Like I told you, just move it around inside here, and it'll program. But it has to say write OK in order for that to work. It has to say write chip OK on here, like it did with this one. So right now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to scan this chip right now to see if the car's data is on it. So I'm going to put the chip inside here. And then I'm going to click on here, test key. So now it's reading the chip that's in there that I coded to the vehicle. Okay, it's saying no key. Sometimes it does that. But the data is written onto it. It is good to go. And it works every single time. Okay, there we go. So I just held it right here, and it read it, pulled up the information. Okay. It's supposed to show the car information and stuff like that, but this EWS, it's not for any vehicle. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Peace. Hope this video helped y'all.